Hello there, my name is Grayman, and in today's video I'm going to teach you present simple tense. A lot of people would say present simple tense. Some people would say simple present tense. For me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any differences as long as you know how to use it. So I want you, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like this video later, don't forget to give me a thumb up. In today's video, I'm going to teach you the present simple tense, and I'm going to focus on 4 main areas. Number 1, when do we use the present simple tense? Number 1. Number 2, how do we construct sentences in present simple tense? How do we make sentences or write sentences in present simple tense? Number 3, how do we make sentences, how do we make questions? If you're given affirmative sentence, how do you convert it to become a negative or question? Okay, these 4 areas, I'm going to look at them into some details. And if I get a time, I'm going to talk a bit about the time expressions, the words that have got time expressions that go with present simple tense. Okay, the first point. When do we use the present simple tense if we wanted to talk about what topic, what area? Okay, if we wanted to speak about general truth like what? If we say here, the sun sets in the west. This is fact, truth. The sun sets. When we say set here, we add s with the verb. The sun sets in the west. So that's general truth. If you wanted to express about habits or customs or things that we do. For example, I'm going to give you an example. I want you to pay attention to this example. I'd say, I drink a lot of water. Or every day I drink at least 4 liters of water. Okay. I do not smoke. That's my habit. I do not smoke. I never smoke. Okay. My neighbor smokes a lot. He smokes 2 pack of cigarettes every day. Okay. Also, we use the present simple tense to talk about future plans. If I have a plan in the future, I will not use will or going to. I use just present simple tense to speak about future plans. The timetables or the programs, TV programs, radio programs, or the timetables at the airport or at any public service place, it would be in the present simple. If you wanted to tell a story, or if you wanted to report like a sport event, like a football event or a football match, you wanted to describe what's happening, even though if it is in the past, you have to use the present simple tense, as well as in the stories. If you wanted to tell a story, the story is in the past, so it would be monotonous. It's not very interesting. So you better use the present simple tense to make it live and vivid and very attractive. Okay, that's that's when we use the present simple tense. The second area that I would like to talk about, when do we or how do we construct or make sentences in the present simple tense? First, we have to look at the pronouns. The pronouns are here, the personal pronouns. The personal pronouns. They are here. Quickly to remind you, I, we, you, they. And then we have she, he, and it as one category or one group. What we do in order to make sentences in the present simple, we add verb. We add a verb. I'll write you an example, but then we say plus do. Do referring to a verb. For example, I speak 3 languages. I speak 3 languages. I speak here. This is the verb. Do means speak or a verb. We, in my family, we're bilingual. We speak 2 languages or 3 languages. You, for example, you speak your own native language, plus your native language, you speak English. So you speak 2 languages. They, my friends, my neighbor, they speak English and they speak French and they speak Spanish. So they are trilingual, they speak 3 languages. But if I wanted to talk about my daughter, for example, she speaks 2 languages. She speaks, I said, she speak plus S. So if you wanted to talk about she, he, and it, you have to add an S with some verbs like speaks. And then if you wanted to use the verb like do, you add ES. If you wanted to use like fly, then you use fly, and the Y is going to be I plus ES, flies. And play is going to be as it is. And the reason I get fly and play. Fly, if you look at the Y, is preceded by A. So we don't have to change the Y. We keep it as it is and we add S. But here, the Y is preceded by a consonant letter, L. So we have to change the Y to I and then we add ES. That would be with she, he, and it. With I, we, you, and they, we just keep the verb as it is. Of course, plus this we add time expressions. And we'll talk about that later. So that's how we construct the sentences in the present simple. If you look at questions, see here, do you speak sentences? So the original sentences was without do. So why do we get do? We get do in order, do is a helping verb. We get in order to make the question. Without do, we cannot make a question, unless we use tonation. We say, oh, you speak Spanish. So that's a question. But originally, it's supposed to be, do you speak Spanish? Here, Ben, that's if we want to report sport. We say, Ben goes to football, that's habit or timetable, or future plan. But usually this fixed here, so this is a timetable for him or a program. Ben goes to football practice every Sunday. So why did I get this here? I get it, this is a time expression. Time expression, and here, in general, also is time expression. So time expression sometimes could be from one word, such as always is one word, every is one word, and usual is one word. I'm not talking about how to make questions, but I add this on top of it. Let's just concentrate a bit and talk about questions, and then I get back to time expressions. So in order to make questions, if you go back here, I speak 3 languages. The question would be, do you speak 3 languages? That's a question. Or I can use the HW question. Who speaks 3 questions? Or who does speak 3 languages? who speaks 3 languages or who doesn't speak 3 languages. Okay. Here we say she speaks. Okay. We say does. Does she? Here speak. If we say does she speak, we're going to drop the S from here because it goes here with the question word. So does she speak 3 languages, or who does speak 3 languages? That's how we make questions. Also, we can use HW questions. By the way, we have a video especially or dedicated for WH questions. If we come back here, we're talking about the time expressions. Could be 1 word, usually, always, every, or 2 words in general, or every Sunday, or once a week, once a month, or once a year. Could be 1 word, could be 2 words. If it is 1 word, like usually, I would say, I always speak English and French. I always teach English. So always is the time expression, and it is only 1 word. It comes after I and before the verb. I is the subject of the verb. I always, and then follows by a verb. Make it here. Look here. I insert always here. I always speak 3 languages. Okay? I always speak 3 languages. So always is time expression. It is 1 word. So it always comes here between the subject of the sentence and the verb. But if it is time expression with is a compound, or is it 2 words, like every Sunday, or every Saturday, or any day here, or in general, it could come at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. Here, we say Ben goes to football practice every Saturday, every Sunday, or every Sunday Ben goes to football practice. So this could come at the end of the sentence or at the beginning of the sentence. This is another example. In general, is the time expression comes at the beginning of the sentence. This comes at the end of the sentence. In general, I believe people can live in peace. I hope this is very clear. And if there is any confusion, make some comments. I can come and write and make more examples and more explanation. If you like this video, press the subscribe button in order to get our new videos. If you like it, give me a thumb up, and I will make sure that I would leave exercises for you to practice the present simple tense. My name is Grayman, and you can always visit Learn English with Grayman. You take care, and I'll see you again.